Welcome to Whose Turn Is It Anyway, a show where a bunch of casual players play Dungeons and Dragons not so casually. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Garrett, and this is our campaign, Ashana Rising. Last time in the Ashana, let's see.
Igor died.
Igor died. What else is there?
I don't know that though.
So half the group, the one that's in the forest, so like everybody besides Mida and Hugor, they basically got into a fight with the cult of Satella, with Poppy's alleged brother Waylon of the Royal Court of Ashana, taking part of the group with him in a fight. The Shifter tribe breaking into another third, and then our party taking on two others, the 9 mask and the 6 mask, I think.
Yeah, it was 69.
Nice. Anyways, they beat with them with pretty much swift ease there. Then we cut over to Hugor and Mida and their adventures in town. They met with the Elizabeth house, who gave them a bit more information on Fae Stones and what could be in Mida's arcane box, and how they want to form an alliance with the Shifters of the forest to protect them, because they have insider intel saying that they were attacked by the vampires. They kind of explain that they haven't really been attacked by many vampires, probably because they're not inside the town any and don't have a lot of positions of power. Then they went over to Scarlet House, who were very nice people. Basically manipulated Hugor and Mida into giving some secrets, allowing them to enter their minds to basically offer what exactly they needed. All they asked in return for offering what they would need in due time is helping them basically get some of the houses together and capture a cultist Attila member, so that they can investigate them on how they're involved with all of this vampire attack business. And then they would gather some of the witches to basically open a portal into the Fey Wilds, which is Satella's personal demiplane. Let's see. Then Hugor and Maya did not take kindly to the whole manipulating of the mind through magic. So they pulled a prank on Scarlet House. And while they were prepping this prank, it got dark out. And then vampires attacked Hugor and Mida, wanting Hugor and Mida to take the vampires to Poppy, so that they could take Poppy with them back to their leader. Mida was able to escape into Scarlet House, where he tried to get Andy to help, and Andy is slowly walking up the stairs to get his mistress to command him what to do, basically being a huge jerk about the situation. And while this is going on, Mida throwing a few spells at the vampires are able to charm Hugor, and then they end up snapping his neck, killing the Loxodon.
Okay.
R.I.P. that locks.
But, like, does that make sense? Like, snapping his neck? Because it's an elephant, right?
And they're
Like, how do you...
Snap.
Like,
Inhuman strength? Hello?
Yeah, but I'm more like, how do you, like, find the neck on an... You know, never mind.
He's a Loxodon. You're being very,
He got a neck. Even if he's a bit of a bird endurance, he got a neck. He got a neck.
He's like a blob or an ooze or anything.
Listen, less neck, easier to snap is what I always say. Anyways.
Nope.
Anyways, we're actually going to cut back to the Feywoods group, who have no knowledge this is going on. So we cut to you all. It is about nightfall back to where you all at. After finishing your fight, you can still hear some of the other battles going on in the distance. But also that this would probably be if you wanted to take an escape, this would be your most opportune moment as well. So it's up to y'all to roleplay what you want to do next.
The other fights are
The shifters fighting the Cult of Citadella, and then Waylon fighting another third of that group.
the Cult of Citadel.
Yep.
Okay. And nobody got taken with the Cult of Citadel?
Nope.
Nope.
You stopped me from going.
Well, I just went along with the group. I'm not doing too hot at the moment, so I'm just gonna
Fire sauce.
lay here. You know-
Creates them.
I'm actually not gonna just lay here. Can I do an action?
Y'all aren't in initiative or anything, so if you want to pop some potions, you can. But a potion, I should say, you can.
Yeah.
Do
But
they got anything on their bodies?
sure, make an investigation check.
Investigation.
What does that do? I must forget. Okay. I'm gonna waste that. I'm just gonna use a regular
Investigation.
Dang it!
Can I while he's doing that, can I try to like focus and see if I can trace any sort of origin to the charm that Carmelia tried to put on me? Like maybe like a direction.
Make an Arcana check, sure.
I'm using.
Probably with disadvantage, it's been a while, so.
Disadvantage, that's fine. Get a +0 anyway.
I'm using a potion of healing.
Well, I feel very
8.
comfortable.
What was that?
8.
Yeah, no, you cannot trace it. Out of the institute investigation check, nothing's valuable to you.
Do they have any hats?
No, they have their masks.
I'll take the masks.
Take both of them.
Yeah.
Go ahead and mark a 6 and a 9 mask in your inventory.
Isn't that
But yeah,
kind of
Go ahead.
disrespectful?
How so?
Well, it's kind of like taking somebody's face, isn't it?
They have faces under the mask, right, Adam?
Yes, they do.
I point directly at the faces. No.
But you have something under your face, but that's not your face. So who's to decide that? And I point at their face. Like, maybe that's not their, like, real face. It's not the point, Otto. We're getting sidetracked. There's a whole fight over there, and I feel really weird sitting on the sidelines, but I don't know who to fight for because I don't think I like either of them.
Just casually butt in and say, "Ollie, what's wrong with not having a face?" As I'm still in my skeleton mode.
No, that's not what I meant, Godric. That's your face.
Well,
I
all right.
believe Poppy was speaking metaphorically.
What?
I believe Poppy was speaking metaphorically.
No, I
I
heard you. I
those
don't
who
know what
not-
that means.
What?
I turn around to I point at Issa to say something, and I'm like, "What?" I can't. You know that meme where he's like, kind of like, no, he's got a point.
Like, get it, Issa. You know, like it's their face, but that's their face. And either way, it just seems off. You know, this whole situation is strange. I feel like I don't know how to cope with this many things going on. Life has been really hard lately.
Hey, Poppy. A name is not a number, so these people have numbers, not names. So they don't, they're fine to be eating if you like a snack.
Got her. They have names.
Then why is it on the mask, Otto?
Is it on the back of the masks? Like 6, Z, 9?
No, it is not.
Well, I mean,
Roderick, maybe it's like a code name. Like the numbers are the code names, you know? Like Like how, like you might call me like Little Red or something, you know? That's my nickname, or code name.
I think the only code name
Do
we've
people
ever
call you
called
that?
you is Bird.
Well, you see, Poppy, that's a misnomer, not a code
I
name.
don't think I've ever even called you by your name.
Well, I was just saying that if you wanted to call me by a nickname, you could call me Little Red. I might like it. I don't know. It kind of sounds fun.
Sounds like you're trying to add it yourself.
Maybe.
Guys,
Little Red will
no,
never
there's
be
a
a
fight.
thing.
Yeah,
I don't-
wait, Poppy, isn't that your brother over there fighting?
Allegedly.
I haven't decided how
Oh.
emotionally attached I am to him yet.
Well, you can fight alongside him and learn.
You
I
know
guess.
what? That'd be a great bonding activity. And with that, Poppy pulls out her bow, and I would like to shoot at a cult member.
You can't actually see them. They're like off in the distance. Like
More than 600.
We can
Oh.
just hear them.
you can't see them. Is the more the thing there.
How far is off in the distance are we talking?
I mean, unless you do not have a visual on them, so you're not sure.
Okay. Ruby?
I have an out of character question.
Mhm.
So that guy from the town, our new boss man, he gave us until the morning to
Yes,
find who was responsible.
basically yes.
Who was responsible? Did we figure that out?
Nope, you're out.
Oh, okay, we still have not figured that out. Wonderful.
Well, if memory serves for the last few minutes, then it seems half of you wish to learn more about the cult of Satella. Otto and Poppy, I believe, wanted to see more about them. But then all these interfering parties got involved, so perhaps none more interfering than our own team. So, have we resolved that? Have we come to a joint coalition yet?
A joint coalition to do what?
Anything, truly.
Oh, well, I don't know, really. I've had to process a lot of information. And Hugor is usually the one who tells us, like, he's like our leader, so I'm kind of clueless right now. We could go find him. I'm sure he'd have ideas, right?
That would
Maybe,
get us
but-
immediately out of harm's way.
How could you?
You do have walkie-talkies to check in.
Let's be real here. Hugo was never our leader. He's just the one that survived the longest, usually. So, not really sure that we needed him sort of right now.
Wait,
Yes.
okay.
What I've heard, I'm sure he could survive anything.
Well, Poppy, I do like the idea of going to get Hugor's very sage advice because he does normally know what to do. But my one issue is that we came all the way out here to these Feywoods and we still do not know who is killing those people in that city, and they're going to kill all the Dampiers. Now, my one thing is, I don't know if they can find the Dampiers because now it seems the Dampiers are in the Feywild, not the Feywoods. So maybe this is a non-issue.
It's true. The instructions that
Hmm.
were to kill all the Dampier in the Feywoods.
Yeah.
And apparently that was only me.
Currently, yes.
So
Wow.
maybe we would be good to go back to the town and inform them that they certainly can try killing the Dampier in the Feywoods.
But maybe it's all this adventuring, but I'm kind of curious. I mean, there's so much going on. I have parents, but then I don't have parents, but then I have a dad and a brother, and Otto's girlfriend seems really shady, and we still have no idea who's killing the villagers.
Well, yeah, that's very true. But I don't know much answers that are going to come to us out here.
Okay. Did so? Do we think that these vampires were looking for you, Poppy? But
It's like the case.
no, that doesn't make sense because they were attacking the town before you got there.
Maybe they knew about that guy's promotion to be our boss, and he knew that if they were attacking his town, that he would bring Poppy here. Maybe he's had a spy. Poppy's dad has had a spy on the inside, and he's been the one behind it all. So maybe it really was vampires this whole time.
Hey, but
Well,
like,
I'll say this: vampires are most certainly after Poppy because I don't know what kind of psychic attack happened, but while Poppy was drowning herself in the river and you were and Otto went in after her, I was something tried to intrude my mind and command me to bring Poppy to a vampire named Carmelia, and I was able to resist. But it would seem that they are interested in her.
hey, didn't we meet a vampire named Carmelia at the auction?
Yes, the very same. I think she likes me. That's why she.
Is that why she talked to you,
I
Godric?
think that's what she talks to me.
Uh,
Using me like all women.
But she was after me. Why didn't you just try to kill me in the auction when all the chaos was happening?
Well, I'm not a sage of any sort, but if you are truly the daughter of this vampire lord, surely that would not be acceptable within their domain.
Yeah, they probably don't want to kill you. They want to take you alive, and then I guess maybe your dad wants to. Maybe he wants you to be the queen of the vampires.
Oh,
Be kind of cool.
I don't really know how I feel about this royalty thing. I'm still really learning how to count. Don't tell anybody, but I've not perfected it. So I don't think I'd be really good at that ruling thing. And, you know, I'm not quite convinced how emotionally attached I am to him either.
I understand, but the fact remains that people are still going to come looking for you if that's the case. Carmelia being a prime example. I wonder if there's any more answers to be gained in the Faywoods before returning back to the town.
This might be the problem. I think our best course of action is to kill them.
I'm in.
Kill who? The shifters or the vampires or the Hopeless Attila?
You know, so far I'm thinking
Yes.
all of the above. You see, I feel like it's gonna get really problematic if my family history keeps us from doing our adventures, because I really like our adventures. So the easiest solution I can think of is just kill everybody who's looking for me.
You know, as a storm arrow, one who is of the guild who searches for existential threats to the kingdom as they arise and different sorts of magical study, I understand the merit in killing the cult of Satella and these vampires, perhaps. Why the shifters again?
I don't like them.
Is that how this party functions?
No, you see, me and the shifters have personal history. We were always fighting territory, and they destroyed my hut. And I point to the rubble of my hut, and I feel like that's really rude. So it's retaliation.
So, like,
I think
all
it's
of
called
them children
justice.
at all? Like, all of them, though?
Well, yeah, they act as a pack. It's a pack mentality. So if you kill one, the others are going to try to kill you. So it becomes a whole thing, and you've just got to kill as many as you can find.
Well, I also don't know. I have a feeling that the shifters might be behind the attacks on that town. I don't really know what would have motivated them to do that, but
What evidence have you for that?
what?
What evidence do you have? You said you have reason to believe.
Oh, well, I just have a feeling in my gut. You know, when you get that little rumbly tumbly situation and you just really, you know exactly what's happening. I have a little bit of inkling of that.
That's usually just when I'm hungry.
Oh, well, that might be it too, you know. We haven't eaten in a while.
I have some meat. And I pull out a can of meat and I hand it to Rui.
Oh, well, thank you, Poppy. I'm gonna hang on to this for you later, because typically, you know, I like little legumes and nuts and flowers.
Really?
Yeah,
Alright.
and I look for the, is there any flowers around me?
Make a nature check. Or survival, whichever's higher.
Where is my mouse? My mouse has disappeared.
I know y'all were dying with curiosity, but I have 84 cans of meat left in my bag of holding.
So you can't count.
She can count. She's counted our gold before. She's just said she's not good at it. That is a 23.
23?
Yeah.
You find some berries that look edible and don't seem poisonous to you.
Excellent. So I'm gonna gesture to Poppy and be like, look, Poppy, see, this is what I eat, and I pick them off the bush and I eat them down. Would you like some?
I think I'm food, do you? Because Poppy is just like a name. Like, I'm not actually a flower.
No, Poppy, you're okay. I eat like wildflowers, like just anything, and berries.
Well, I'm wild and named after a flower.
Well, that's true, but
Completely different thought.
you are a person, though. I don't eat people.
Yes,
I
also.
eat flowers.
Poppy, how many bows do you have on your person right now?
And what?
How many bows and arrows do you have on your person right now?
Well, I've got a quiver full. I haven't counted them today. I usually wait till everyone's sleeping and then I count things to practice, but don't tell them.
Okay,
But
deal.
I only have one bow because a really good hunter only needs one really good bow. If you carry around multiple bows, then you're overcompensating. That's what Daddy Hyacinth said.
Does anyone have any spare bows?
I might have. Otto, come here.
Okay.
A crossbow.
Do you mind lending it to me?
You can use it.
I teleport.
Okay, so you teleport to Echo Spot?
Yep.
Cool.
Fire.
Oh no! What have I done?
Is that too far?
Using a crossbow is too far.
I don't know. I mean, teleporting. I need to look at your teleport. How the teleporting thing reads.
Yeah, I'm double checking that. I'm like,
somebody.
not lawyering, just double
see,
check.
he's good on us.
Teleport, swapping places with your echo at a cost of 15 feet of your movement, regardless of the distance between the two of you.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh.
That's not pretty good.
Sure, resting.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead and make a crossbow attack.
It took too long. So,
Who are you shooting?
Oh yeah.
It's
So Ridley just very casually cuts the crossbow bolt in half,
oh no.
and then we're gonna go back to Maida.
Shit.
You know that? You were that yet? Oh, wait, I'm like watching it. Yeah. Okay.
What?
Would have a disadvantage. You let me go.
Oh yeah, but yeah. I think I may have registered your text, but from the fight. From the fight, you were like 100 feet. You're about 500 feet from the group. That's what I really meant.
Gotcha.
Anyways. So back to this group. Mangy is still technically Mangy's turn.
Yeah, no action or anything like that.
Yeah, he uses all his actions, yeah. He calls over to Nikolai and says, "Alright, so Nikolai, rip his head off. We use that as leverage so that they cannot bring him back to life." They'll be able to trade his head for Poppy. And Mangy, 2 levels of exhaustion starts moving this way.
At speed.
Oh yeah, that was half speed.
Just a second.
Nikolai's turn yet?
It is Nikolai's turn. He will need to make a con save first, then. Once I get that. You still have your
Yeah.
Sickening Radiance up. And this is where it really, really matters. What? Yeah. It's not as much, but. The first, he's already one in, so not that bad. One exhaustion. But anyways. That's a con save, right?
Is the con save correct?
He rolled a 19.
Don't think I can lower that enough. Yeah, no, I can't.
Alright. He will still keeping a hold on Hugor, steps out. He has disadvantage on the check because he has one level of exhaustion still.
Disadvantage.
He has disadvantage on the check to rip off Igor's head because of the exhaustion. Hello. Does he still take any damage from Sickening Radiance? Probably.
No.
No, on save he doesn't take any damage at all.
Double a check. She can move in the spell's area or for the first time or from there. Must succeed or take damage. No.
No damage
No
at all.
damage.
All
He
right.
died.
Dang.
It died, yeah.
Psychic Lance, but you let do it anyways.
New spells.
Sickening Radiance. Was that not touched this? Anyways, I don't care. No, it's irrelevant. Anyways. So he goes to start ripping Hugor's head off. Strain is happening on Hugor's body. He is not, but he is unable to do it this round. Might is your turn.
What I will do. Do I need this? Can't move it. Interesting.
Dylan, can you fix the roll 20 mount?
Yes.
Gracias.
Okay. How's Nikolai doing? How's he look?
Nikolai is not even, he's not bloody.
Okay. How many? I have 4. I don't want to do that. No spell. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to do the cold damage.
Okay. You will need to open the window for this one, for this spell. But
Does that require me to do
I
anything?
mean, it's an item interaction, or it's a item interaction. So
What's my I will open the window.
Yeah.
I'm going purple. It's not. I'm not hiding.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm going to Tides of Chaos.
Okay.
I'm doing Nikolai, by the way.
Yeah.
Is it a 3 or 19? Which one did it land on? Nice, 25. Hit.
Yep, that hit.
Okay, 3rd level, by the way.
Yep.
29 cold damage.
He is now bloody.
Okay. And then I'm going to roll a d100. Roll a d100. And then quick chill touch. 98.
Oh, 98 today.
I'm rolling 90 plus in all these.
Pyramid.
Roll it.
Pyramid.
That's the wrong thing. It's the beat of this pyramid.
You
That would have been the pyramid.
you hear the Roll20 music. Mida does.
What?
What? Okay. I am going to quick in, so I'm gonna lose 2 associated points. A chill touch
Mm-hmm.
on the one with 1 HP.
All right.
17. Maybe.
That hits. He is killed. As you use the chill touch, we'll say it makes a hand and just snaps Mangy's neck.
Can't use my reaction for anything. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's gonna be it. Can't move, unfortunately, I don't think. So the sickening radiance is still there. I just can't move it.
A voice calls from the alleyway,
Like, which
coming to
just ping it.
Hugo and Nikolai.
Okay.
Enter.
Okay.
And Sula says, shaking his sword as he points it at Nikolai, "You will not do any more adventures today!" Pointing the sword at Nikolai. Then he runs up and tries to stab him.
Into the radius.
No.
Want to do the right thing. Jump into the radiance with him.
Yeah. Sula missed.
Attaboy, Sula.
You miss a tackle.
Just completely
Who's that?
misses.
Can Hugo's dead body give him advantage?
Allegedly dead body.
Sleeping body.
Yeah, it's not level 8 like the rest of us with 2 artifacts.
No, Sula missed. That's all Sula can do this turn. Get up, Sula.
See him go flying across.
Nikolai's turn. Nikolai just kind of snarls at Sula, but drops Hugo's body to make an attack with his rapier. Sula dodges,
Hey yo.
just screaming.
Going up on him, huh?
Oh man, switched up real fast.
The second rapier attack though. That's
Can't do it all like this.
Sula, don't drop.
Then he's going to punch Sula, trying to grapple him by the throat. Good throat punch into a grab. Definitely hits. Doing not that much damage, but now Sula is grappled by the throat. And Nikolai says, "I will crush your throat, human." Maya, your turn again.
Well, time to take out my good old diamond, spin it, and smash him with the chromatic orb again.
Mm-hmm.
I will be casting this one at level 3 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we also tied up chaos in. That'd be a 21.
That'll
Okay,
hit.
cool.
Yep, that'll hit.
13 damage.
Okay. Oh, your D100?
You're rolling a D1. There's 30 flat.
Please blow up, please blow up, please blow up.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Mida, you cast a spell. You can see that you're about to get the kill and win.
The kill. I'm about to actually kill him. I thought he just won. Okay.
You know that he's almost dead. Mida, you teleport away.
But the orb doesn't disappear. I tell him.
Yeah. You see connect.
Hello?
Helps so we can do something. Okay. Okay.
And Mida?
Where am
You're
I?
dead.
It's just calling again.
You appear again in the Feywoods next to Isa.
Do we notice him?
Oh yeah.
Oh, hi, Maya. How's it going? How'd you get here?
Hello again, Maito.
You look
Lisa.
uncomfortable.
Did you get that?
Where are we?
Not sure. Arcana check or something?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
Well, we're of course in the Feywoods. Do you not remember we split up? You and Hugo were going to investigate the body.
Yeah, I remember that.
You have
Okay.
perfect timing. We were just talking about Hugor. We can't decide how we should proceed next, so
Hey,
I think the
Garrett.
best.
How far from town?
Do you sit first?
He rolled a 23.
Oh,
Yeah.
going through. Yeah, there was teleportation magic there. That's the only type of magic you sense there.
How far from town?
I mean, I don't know, maybe like,
Couple hours.
yeah, a couple hours.
Oh no. Hugo's down. And I mean down isn't bad.
He's down bad, isn't he always down bad?
No. The line
Conch shell.
no, he's got a vampire trying to rip his head off. And he is unconscious.
I'll pull the
The
glitch out.
unconscious or dead.
So we didn't teleport there with it. Should have it charged.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Issa. Issa hasn't used this yet, right?
No.
Issa, since we're all a team, we're going to put our hands together on this crunch.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody team in. We got to go to Hugo.
Will that include the Otto hundreds of feet away from us, or is the Echo coming with us?
Oh,
He said there's not time.
Well, Poppy, wait, what if we split up?
Really have time. Can we go?
Yeah, I've taken down one of them. There seems to be only one left, and Sula is currently engaged in battle with the guy that was trying to fight.
Truthfully, I would leave it. I don't. If
I'll stay with Otto. I'll go help him.
Yeah,
You guys go take care of Hugo.
I'm going back to. I'm going up to Godric to.
Wait. Can somebody hand me a gosh darn Rocky Talkie? Does anyone have a spare?
I'll give you mine.
2.
Okay. I take Poppy's. Does Godric have one? Okay. Thank you, Poppy.
You're welcome. All right, guys. We gotta go.
This is an important distinction, Maito. Is Hugo unconscious, or is Hugo dead?
Sir, I don't think it matters right now. We need to go help him.
I can only fix one of those.
He said, "To be honest, I don't know.
Fix both.
He was lying lifeless. I can't tell if he's unconscious or if he's dead. They tried to pull his head off and failed one time, and after they try again, pull his head off, and he did not seem very responsive to the head pulling off thing. So I imagine he's at least one of the two."
Yeah, just so you know, you're going to be stuck here for a while.
That's okay.
because this was our way out.
We'll figure it out.
All right. Whoever's touched at this point, I'd be impatient enough to where, especially after hearing that, I'm using it. And I am.
Can I give you
Do
some?
I technically have to use it?
Usually, yeah.
I technically have to use it because that's be somewhere where the user's been. You guys haven't been
Whoa.
to the battle where I've.
Yeah. Can I give you something real quick? I don't know if this will help, but I'll give you an elixir of health. It will not help our character, but here you are.
It's a concept like a string. How do I activate this?
You talk to Udite.
You guys, I need to go. You're gonna go, but I need to go here right now. Please. With the quickness.
My poor baby Hugo.
Check on those battle signs and send us.
I really wish I could help you, but you need to leave Satella's realm before I can help you.
Oh, nope. Oh,
I can't.
He's
Immortal magic can't cross between like that.
Better get to running, boys and girls.
Better go.
Can I get a religion check
Yeah, sure.
to see if I can get some help?
Hashtag non-player.
With my wild magic, is that a spell? No, that counter spell.
in this instance, it was not a spell.
Okay. It's really making sure.
No. Nothing. It was an 18, but then it went the other way.
Yeah, that does not help. I am afraid.
Do I know which way to go?
Yeah, you watch Poppy well enough. It's fine.
If y'all are with Otto, I mean, he knows the woods as well as I do.
Yeah, sure,
Apparently not.
Yeah, I'm not going.
We see an echo.
sure do.
I just turn and run the way we came.
While we are floating.
You should grab mine in your hands.
I'm not that strong.
So it is Godric and Mida.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the terms of
I think Issa's supposed to go.
dashing as well.
Okay.
Oh.
The people that aren't Otto, what are y'all doing?
I think with them to go check on Hugor.
You guys also with them? Okay.
So thematic. Issa, are you going?
I'm extremely confused by the party's recent loyalties.
Our friend is down. What do you mean?
Well, your other friend, the one I thought was your life companion and ally hundreds of years, is on a suicide mission right now, and you're going to leave him?
Well, I'm gonna be with him.
You think anyone's gonna kill Otto? He can't die, and his girlfriend's over there.
I sneeze.
I don't know if you realize this, Issa, but me and Otto don't die. I mean, we don't breathe, we don't do anything that y'all do. We'll be fine. But Hugor has to breathe.
In canon, do I know that Otto died, by the way? Or
Absolutely.
is that a bit completely covered up by a big
Word on
copy?
the street is he went to sleep for the first time.
I think you would have only heard, if you heard about that at all, it would have been in the context of sleep.
Right. One, two, three. 1, 2. Yes. I will go with Godric and Maita then.
Copy. Yes. Were you the only one going with Otto?
Yeah. So I imagine that they all run off, and I'm just here with Otto's echo.
Yep.
But I probably know it's Otto's echo because
Yep.
it's not like responding.
Like translucent.
Can I touch him?
It's transparent, so I think so.
So no.
I think how the attacks work is he basically materializes himself for a second when the echo attacks.
Oh my gosh. And there's no way for me to like no way.
Yeah.
Sure not.
Talkie?
No. Do we make a survival check?
19.
you're able to piece together their general direction
Okay.
of the Wayland battle. It's about 500 feet. I'm just going to call it. It's going to take you a minute to get there.
Okay. I'm gonna. And I can't grab the echo. Damn it. Oh, as I'm walking or flying or however I get over there. Let's call it flying. I'm casting mage armor on myself.
Have we left yet?
You don't have to if you want to do something.
Can I summon Puff to stay with Rui?
Ooh, I love it.
Is there a distance requirement? I do not know.
I don't see one. Oh wait, no. It's I can summon it in a occupied space near me, but it doesn't say that it has to stay near me.
Can I also drink another health potion?
I mean, for the Academy's consideration, Puff doesn't work autonomously.
That's also true.
You have to be there to issue a command,
I was gonna.
or else
tell
he
him
always
to
uses
summon it.
dodge.
I don't know if I can.
Well, if I command him to listen to you, then that's a command.
I agree. I just don't know if that's how it works.
Yeah.
You could issue him the command protect Rui and Otto.
I could.
Yeah, no, you have, it's actual gameplay. It's not literally he just does a word that you say. Like, rules is written. There's one way.
Yep.
You could still do it. You may not. Bobby may not know that he.
Yeah. Basically, you can do it. It'll probably be very simple actions. If any.
Fine, it's at least something. I quickly summon Puff to be fire resistant. That's the most common. Or to be fire, and I'll be fire resistant, but that's really doesn't matter. But anyway, I call him Puff. All right, Puff, and I grab his face. This is very important. I've got to go check on my friend Hugor, but I need you to stay with Rui and make sure her and Otto are going to be okay. If you need me, Rui has the walkie-talkie.
Puff just gives you this nodding that, like, for a second you're like, oh yeah, he's got this. But then you look into his eyes again, you're like, not sure. Then he just looks at your face, you're like, definitely not sure.
This button is the one you're supposed to be.
I look past him at Rui and I'm like, just walkie-talk me if you have trouble and I'll tell him what to do.
Sounds good. All right, Puff, you ready? Can I also drink another healing potion? If not, that's
you'll be in initiative from now on, but you can do that you'll be able to do that on the run.
sweet.
Other group of you are heading out of the forest. Get 2 hours before that happens. Have fun.
Oh my gosh.
This group of Puff, Rui, and Echo Otto. I'm just gonna put up there for right now.
I'm gonna compartmentalize these feelings. I'm ready for them.
These people, and this fighting is going on. We're gonna say, Otto, you're really like here for sake of my ease. They're fighting here. Otto, roll initiative. Have fun with 10 rounds of single combat
Do this.
with Waylon.
Well, I'm gonna like have 3 beers later.
Have fun.
Well,
9.
while we're running, so Godric, my health situation is not looking too good.
You said 9, Otto?
9. Yeah.
Okay.
Those priorities.
What's her health?
Wait for everything.
It is helpful, just not this situation.
See. Good thing everyone on this side of the table is rolling terrible. Just kidding. Alrighty. Doop.
All right. So,
Mm-hmm.
is the echo still there?
Oh yeah.
So I have until the end of this turn. Teleportation Jujutsu.
You ready, Clue?
Perfect.
But anyways, it is Gloom's turn. Gloom will stab Waylon. To paint the scene a little bit, you see all the regular cultists are already dead.
Oh,
It is
What
just
the-
Waylon, Gloom, and Ridley still fighting. That'll hit. Where to go? And stabs into Waylon. Waylon mostly shrugs that off. And then dark energies pulse from the sword. Towards Otto. Wait, see if we get to do something. I'm on the wrong page. So I can't find anything. That's not. Just where the hell is this? There it is. As Otto, you take 4d6 necrotic damage.
hey, yo, what?
As dark energy comes from off of the stabbing that Gloom did into Waylon, take 16 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Otto, it's your turn.
Waylon.
Yes, Warforged.
Do you need any help?
No, I've got this. Make sure Poppy is safe.
Are you sure you've got this?
Absolutely, I've got this. One measly scratch. What do you think this is? Already killed 10 of them.
And masked ones?
They have mass.
10 number masked ones?
Oh no. I'm getting to it.
Two of the number masked. I had some help.
Great. You can come help if you want, but I would rather you make sure Poppy is safe. It is almost nightfall, which means that the vampires will be attacking soon. And they will come for her.
Aw. And I am not close to this. Maybe the odds I could be a little bit closer.
How close?
Enough that I can teleportation and then send the echo in.
Still have 30 feet?
Yeah.
At 30 feet yet? Sure, you can move from 30 feet.
Alright.
Move yourself.
Peace. Switch. Again.
The switch doesn't happen.
I keep snapping.
He's like in an alley. He's like in an alleyway.
Your physically, your body is phasing for a second each time, but it is not doing the transfer.
I'm stuck here. Is that it?
Yep.
Ho ho ho. Ho 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 ho. So we're doing this. 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
Uh, 19 damage.
Okay.
And then let's do this again.
Mm-hmm.
25.
That'll hit.
22 damage.
All right.
Mhm. So, can I bonus action manifest an echo right here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
So making sure the other echo disappear.
Yep.
Ruby, as you're turning to walk, you see the echo disappear. Where are you going with this?
So it's just me and Puff?
Yeah, sure, right there is fine. Alright, let's swing again.
He will not have advantage, but
What if he goes on wounds?
could. Yeah.
Let's give him advantage. Look at this, an advantage sandwich. 23 to hit.
That hits.
Look at him go. $14 damage. You know what? Let's action share. Let's just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just go for it.
Yep.
So this will be me, nat 20, on Ridley.
Nice.
Yeah, how's that sound? Yeah.
That's good.
Wow, I get to reroll one of those. God. 34 damage.
34. All right.
Another nat 20 on Ridley.
Good night. Mighty, you know what that means. Good. Karma comes back eventually.
Yup. Don't do that to me. 30 damage.
Okay.
How are they looking?
Bloody.
Bloody?
Bloody at that last hit.
Perfect. And now Echo's attack. Nat 20.
I'm sorry. Was that 3 nat 20s in a row?
Yeah, Jake's been looking. Mida's been looking. I got 3 nat 20s in a row.
They're an advantage, so like,
Yeah,
it's safe, but
But still. Yeah, that hits.
Can I get a nat 20 emote in the chat?
yep.
Secret project,
There you
but Kenny wants to make an animation for Nat 20s. Hush hush.
That doesn't sound so secret.
32 damage.
32.
It is now, in fact, recorded to be and out on the internet forever.
He is not bloody yet.
So, Waylon,
Yes.
you're welcome.
It was very impressive, Warforged. I suppose. Waylon's turn.
Come on, Waylon bros, we can do something cool too.
You see Waylon disappear?
Hey, yo, I can't do that. What?
Hey, yo, apparently that can.
Alright.
And then, like a shooting star, comes in for a slash at Ridley's neck.
Okay.
You realize that he didn't disappear. He did that quick.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
He hits on 27.
Oh boy.
Dealing. 18 slashing. Where is it? There it is. 18 slashing and nine cold and fire damage.
Whoa, okay. Hey, listen now. Why weren't you doing that before I got it?
I was. They were a bit better at dodging when they only had one combatant. They took out the small ones first. Then he makes second attack. Probably hitting. Yeah, hits. But for less damage this time. Only 20. But does slice Ridley's head off.
Oh!
Are you impressed, Warforged?
I'd be lying if I said no.
Good. I was actually a little off with my swing there. Usually killed him the first time.
Well, I have no rebuttal.
And as a bonus action, let's do a bonus action. Because the thing I thought it was not actually a bonus action. Ridley's dead. Nice. Gloom's turn. Rui and Puff are a little bit closer.
Can I drink that healing potion now?
Yeah.
I wouldn't need to, but just in case. Okay.
Gloom's turn. Stabs Waylon. Probably stabs Waylon. Definitely stabs Waylon. And then again, like before, necrotic damage also will go on to Otto.
Rude.
So take 14 necrotic damage.
Okay.
It is now your turn.
My turn. My turn. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. Okay. Does Okay. So let's just get to swinging.
That hits.
Oh. Oh. We're doing a fat 19 damage.
Still not bloody.
Yo. All right, 29. Oh, that's a crit. Because I crit on 19s and 20s now.
Yeah, that's great.
I crit on 19s and 20s now. Let's go! Otto's having the time of his life, by the way.
Oh, several adventures of Otto Warforged.
He does so much better without Poppy. It's crazy.
Hey, yo, sneeze. 32.
Yep. That he is now bloody.
All right, and now 25 to hit.
Yep.
What's the last time the Echo can do anything? Not a boy. 15 damage.
He is still up. But don't worry, it's Waylon's turn.
All right, Waylon, you got this. Clap on the back.
I told you I had this. You've only sped this up by about 6 seconds. Yeah, he hits.
All right.
Does he even need anything special? Oh yeah, he does. Okay. All right, Wailing gets to flex again. Doing 19 slashing damage and 48 fire and cold damage for a total of 67. Slicing Gloom right in half. Bisecting, we'll say. Right down the every time I try to reword it, it's not good. So horizontal.
Wow.
For speed of progress, as Waylon finishes that off, we'll say that Rui and Puff get there. Rui, you see Waylon and Otto just kind of chilling over the dead bodies.
I start looting.
Go for it. Make a.
Did the other Otto get there just now?
I mean, it happened as soon as it disappeared.
Well, that's right. He did disappear.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
14.
Both of them have a
Yes.
they have a rapier and a great sword. They both seem special.
Ooh.
They seem pretty sharp. That's all I got for you.
Then I take them in the masses.
All right.
And the masks?
And the masses. So 1 mask and 5 masks. Let's go.
Well, yeah.
Rui, as you approach Waylon, says, "What is Poppy?"
Waylon, right?
That is correct.
Okay, great. So, long story short, see, our friend Hugor, he is in trouble. Otto, Hugor is in trouble. And so, all of the rest of our friends went back to the city to help him. And I heard Qdot say that her magic wouldn't work here, so they couldn't teleport, so they had to run out of Statilla's area of influence. And so, she is with Goddard, Issa, Maida, and about to be Hugor. And our friend Qdot, who's in a shell, they're on their way to help Hugor. So yeah.
2 rapiers. Great.
A rapier and a great sword.
But yeah, do you guys need help here? I came to help. And Puff is with me too. He looks a little confused without Poppy, but he is here.
No, just fine. All the cultists over here are dead.
Oh, well.
It's best you were united with your friends. It's almost nightfall.
What happens at nightfall?
The vampires will be able to attack
Oh, well, who are they attacking?
whoever they need to find Poppy.
Do you know if they've been attacking the town?
More than likely they have. I've only been here as long as you all have.
I see. And now, out of character, Poppy has not officially given us an answer as to the difference between a dampier and a vampire, right?
That's correct.
Waylon's a dampier?
Yep.
Waylon, now I have a question for you. What are you exactly? Are you like Poppy? Are you guys like the same since your brother and sister and all that?
We are what is known as true-born vampire, yes.
I see.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so, since we have been brought here to save this town from whatever is happening, and now we have really presumed that it's the vampires, what is the difference between vampires and dampers be?
The main difference between a vampire and a dampier, at least the dampier that live in these woods, is that vampires bring new spawn into life. Their kills turn into vampires.
I see. And now, what if the people that were attacked by the vampires allegedly were not turning into vampires? What did that mean?
for it. It is hard to say. It could mean that the Dampier here have attacked, and those are the cause. The attacks would be very similar in nature, given that we are both equipped the same way.
I see. Would you be able to tell the difference if you were to look at these people that were attacked?
I could likely try and make a distinction. My professional opinion as the royal investigator of the court of Ashana under King Rurin Mob.
That would be really cool. Because you see, what has happened is that this town, they have now gotten it into their heads that is the Dampiers attacking their town, and now they want to kill all the Dampiers in the Feywoods. Now, granted, all of them are in the Feywild, so it's not really a concern. However, I do want to prove them wrong, and so that they do not try and kill all these people that have done nothing wrong. So do you think that you could come along with us? And Poppy would be there too. And then I think we're getting paid, so maybe we could give you a little cut too.
I have no need for money, but thank you for the offer.
Oh, well then I'll just take your half then, since I'm the one bringing you along.
Sure.
Would you
yes,
like
I can look at the bodies.
Fantastic.
Could be a frame job of some sort that is keeping these bodies from coming to life.
Yeah, there's a lot of facets to this problem. It is quite a hike though, so we best to get going, unless you know how to teleport.
I do not teleport, I am just very quick.
Oh, well, are you strong? Can you carry us?
I could probably carry you. I could not carry the dragon or the metal man.
Oh, I see. Well, we can just walk. Well, I mean, I can fly, but we can walk.
That would be very boring for me. I will scout ahead and go between the two groups to make sure everyone is safe. I can cover a large area.
Okay, but you're not going to run away, are you?
No. Well,
Okay.
I mean, technically, yes, I am running,
Yeah,
but it will be away from you. But I am not.
Yeah, you know what
I
I mean.
will be back as well,
Yeah, we need you to
but
prove
away again,
who's killing these people.
but then back again.
Yeah. Do you know how to heal people if they really hurt too?
I am not much of a healer. I've only been bred as a weapon.
I see. Okay, well, let's get going, Otto. You cool with that? And he'll kind of run back and forth, and then we'll be at the town, and we'll heal Hjorgor, and we'll clear the Dampier's name, and then we'll get paid.
Save the crown and get the crown, Mr. Krabs.
Yup.
All right.
Let's do it. Come on, Puff. We're going to find your mom. I'm going to start. Do I even know what direction?
I mean, good enough.
Okay.
Otto, between you and Otto, yes, you can basically, you won't catch up with the group. You're basically going to be 30 minutes behind, but
That's fine. Okay. Blaze the trail.
and Waylon will not make his presence known to the other group, but he is watching.
Probably best.
Other group, you make your way out of the forest. Anything you want to say again on the way, or to each other?
No.
I would like to drink that elixir of life or whatever that so kindly was presented to me.
Yep.
What's the?
So you put while we're running, I would like to cast Armor of Agathis on myself. Like once we get out of the
Okay.
When
Elixir
you-
of life restores life.
When you drink the potion, it cures any diseases afflicting you, and it removes the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned conditions.
Nope, I will not be drinking this. Okay.
That's fine. She just wanted to be helpful.
All right. But you all break through the forest. What do you do next?
Did I?
So we were running for like 2 hours to break the forest from by the town.
Yeah.
I guess I direct them. Guys, we gotta head this way.
Once in the correct direction.
You guys walking, or are you gonna do Q-Dite to get there?
How far are we?
I mean, it's a few miles into town. They're basically you're all entering from the north
I'm just gonna walk
east, and they're in the southeast.
How long is it going to take?
It'll be like another 15 minutes.
It will be another 15
Nice.
minutes if we don't cue that teleport.
Time is of the essence.
It's already been 2 hours, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was exactly.
Fair.
All right. So you're walking.
It is nightfall by now, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What time is it exactly?
It is about 9:15, 9:30 really. We'll say 9:30.
Wow, that's like what time it is.
24?
Oh, it's 9:24, guys. It's Eastern. So, are we going back into town guns blazing, or shall we use the cover of night to our advantage?
Like a dirty pretty fire. Well, priority one is locating Hugo and trying to save him. So,
Well, if there are
Just so
vampire
you guys know, I'm blood purple.
oh, that's right.
Like, we're not hidden.
And no one asks any questions.
Yeah, I'm like,
Always like,
I am shedding, like, no hiding from me. No hiding for me, sorry.
To be quite honest, Isa, I'm not really worried about getting hit.
Well, one of your friends is extremely harmed, and I don't want to see anybody else get harmed. Shall
Oh.
we reduce the risk?
Well, you don't understand what I mean, Isa. I have a relic, and when I, do my whole hunting thing with my bow, I kind of like blur in place, and it's hard for people to hit me. So.
Very
I'm
good then. You're the most adept to this. For the rest of you, alright, here's my pitch, party and Mr. DM. So we're walking out of forest and into town.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. When we hit town, basically, I would like to... What's it called? Emboldening Bond, and also Pass Without Trace myself and the two other not as sneaky members of this ensemble. Poppy's most of the time.
Ethan. Yeah.
There's
Ethan, make a
there's
religion check.
There's a time component because I only have 10 minutes of warding bond.
Yeah.
So will that be
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That will get you at least through the town.
All right? Cool.
But yeah, go ahead and make a religion check. Everyone else make stealth checks.
And if it's passing without grade, that means we get a plus 10, by the way.
Yeah, not advantage plus 10.
13.
On my religion, I have a 25,
Okay.
and on my stealth, um, 17 plus number. I think it's below 30 with the plus 10.
Cool.
12.
Is anybody below 10?
Are we all running, doing stealth checks?
Yeah, just a general stealth
And
check.
did I have, well,
Yeah,
I
I'm cold-
definitely have
I'm cold
disadvantage.
Yep, plus 10, yeah. You have disadvantage because being a very bright pink.
Pink and shiny.
Help him.
So 17?
Right. You guys get through the cover of night without any trouble. Just as a general note, I guess Maya would be the only one to really know this. The town is a little bit more boisterous, not much. It's a bit more alive, per se, than it was when you were basically executing your prank with Hugor. It is.
I don't know if you're talking about what happened.
But it was really dead quiet as everyone was going to bed. Now it's a bit more on edge, basically. But you all make it through the town without any intrusions.
Neat.
As you arrive on this scene, I'll do most important thing last. Sula's still alive. Sula seems to be explaining to Valar, who, just from the general conversation, you can tell it's just arrived on the scene. Andy is kind of just scowling down at Igor's body. But the two vampires are both lying dead. You hear Sula. But then I saw him snap the Lost neck, and then I ran in to fight, and very valiantly I killed the vampire that was trying to rip off the Loxodon's head, and there was some spell attacks. I didn't know what was happening coming from the Scarlet House, but I think they were helping. But I killed him. I did it all on my own, like a true Knight of Norwich. And Andy just spits in Sula's face. And Valor says, "That was very brave of you, Sula, to jump in and try to save a fellow adventurer." And that is when your group, mostly the three that had not been there, when it happened, noticed Hugor's body lying on the ground, the neck twisted, almost, his head basically almost twisted all the way around, about 3/4 of the way. Very, very clearly broken.
Now, from a long distance autopsy, how dead does this body look?
About 2 hours and 15 minutes dead. Maybe a couple more seconds in there.
Naito, you said you weren't sure if this body was alive or dead. It's quite clearly dead.
It has been 2 hours since I've been here.
I push Issa and Maida out of the way, and I run up to Hugor's body, and I try to feel for a pulse.
You feel all over Hugor's neck, but you do not find a pulse.
Can I gently put his neck back in place?
Don't pull it off the rest of the way. Don't pull it off the rest of the way. Don't pull it.
Make an athletics check.
Oh no.
Seven.
No. You are not physically strong enough to budge his neck back into place.
I look up at Valar and I'm like, can you do anything?
And Valar looks at you sadly and says, "I'm sorry, Poppy, but healing and resurrection magic is not my expertise."
The king brought so many people from the dead. Surely he can bring back a hero.
You may, but it's not usually that simple all the time.
We saved this whole kingdom. You were all alive because of what we did, what Hugor did. You owe him.
And Valor says, and it is not always that simple of an answer. There is the resources to bring the dead back to life are a finite resource. And while the king does have an abundance of that, he could eventually run out.
I woke up to Valar and I just shove him.
Okay.
I flutter over to Valor.
Yeah.
And I say, well, you have a mage that could perform the ritual if I could provide the components.
There is
Just be clear, how much is it for resurrection? It's 50? Is it 50 gold?
resurrection.
Depends which one, King.
Cheaper one.
Well, Revivify is like what, 300 gold.
Yeah, the cheaper one went out the window about 2.5 hours ago.
So the cheapest one that would do the job is Resurrection, I believe. No, it's not. It's
Let's go within 7 days. We can do that.
Animate dead. What one is it? What's something dead? Golly, raised dead. Golly. Raised it, which is a diamond with 500 gold pieces, but it has to be a diamond.
I look at my 300 gold piece diamond like, damn.
I've got a 50.
We
Yeah, I've got enough money, just not a diamond worth that much money.
Valor says, I'm sure we could get someone here, but again, it's not always that simple. On top of the resource problem, there's natural order of things. Do any of you know how religious Hugor was?
It doesn't matter. He
Yeah,
shouldn't
he
be
was a
dead.
druid and a
Like,
son of a powerful archdruid.
I pull out the cards.
Hundreds of years old.
What's
Mhm.
your name again?
Cudite.
Bird lady Cudite. I can see you've heard the news.
Of course.
Is there anyone in your royal court that could maybe resurrect Hugor with your divine magics?
Unfortunately, there's one. It's out of my courts thing. We're more of a water thing. Big water world, remember? But the gods, at least the good ones that follow the rules, do not try to act on mortal affairs. Even once dead, they need to be called upon to do something like that.
The good ones, you say? How can we contact a not good one?
If you bring the attention of a not good one, there's no telling what they might do with Hugor's soul. There's always a catch.
I'm gonna start praying.
Sure, make a religion check.
I want to do a nice little funerary rite. I don't know what the guest custom for the funerary rite is. Just the best I can do, really. Religion is 24.
You do not hear a voice, and you're not really sure where it comes from, but all you feel is a very disapproving emotion. You're not sure if that's something building within inside of you yourself or coming elsewhere.
Walk over to Hugor's body, and I just kneel down and I hold on to one of his hand hoof things, whatever they're called in Loxodon lingo.
Hands.
I shed a tear and I whisper like, this is all my fault. I never should have gone back to the Feywoods. That wasn't my home. I shouldn't have left.
Valor speaks up again.
When I get the heebie-jeebies, I'll stop praying, by the way.
Yep. We should move his body. 'Tis not right for an adventurer to lie broken in the streets.
Don't act like you care. You wouldn't even bring him back.
I'm just not trying to get your hopes up, Poppy. There's no telling if Hugor would even want to come back. He is a druid.
But you don't know Hugor. He had so much to live for. He was the most lively out of all of us.
He's also 300 200 years old. Anyways,
Well, Otto's like 1,000. Who knows?
but you're right. I do not know him. And maybe it is not my place to quash your hopes. I'm sorry for that.
Hard to hope for anything now. First Kraith and now Hugor. I feel like we just keep losing people.
Bottom is not saying anything.
You're still a skull.
Hmm?
You're still a skeleton
No.
skull.
That even makes me.
He's not. But my looking over, you do just for a second look over at Godric, and he seems to resemble not just his skull, but the whole 9 yards with the fiery skull and everything. Just for a second, when you look over, showing his true self, the himself that you see in the mirror when you look at Godric through the mirror.
I don't know. I'm supposed to use this information, so I'm gonna not do anything.
After like sitting there momentarily, I get like this resolved look in my face, push myself back onto my feet, and I walk over to the vampire bodies.
Mhm.
I would like to look for any clues as to where they might have come from or who sent them.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
If it's anything helpful, they're named Mangy and Nikolai. You recognize those names, I say, as to Andy, Valar, and Godric.
You find about 100 gold on each of them. The 200 gold total.
Hey, Godric, we're still emboldening bond. You can add a D4 to that. Haha.
Oh, baby, let's go. Oh, 21, let's go.
But you do find in Mangy's pocket a note saying, "Find my daughter, Poppy." Is that what she is going by? Do this or you can never return home. And if you never return home, you better be dead. Or I will make your eternal life a nightmare. Signed, Darkarn. Which is, of course, the name you heard. And the signature has also basically a letter mark of the Estrax Empire.
Does it look familiar to me?
With on R21, very similar to one of the symbols on your note from Brecton. It is similar in design to Dendar, the one you've already identified, the primordial one.
And he's like Tyrion Thraxis, the opposite, right?
Hmm?
He's like Tyrion
Yes.
Thraxis, the opposite.
Yep.
I just hold him up and put it in my pocket.
Valar says, "We should probably take him where we can." Are your other two friends coming? Rui and Otto.
Some things in the woods, but doesn't feel like anything matters now.
I pull out my rock talkie.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rui.
Rui, you and Otto at this point are basically breaking out of the forest, so you're about 15 minutes away from them.
Mm-hmm.
So you hear the when you break through.
Rui is so excited that she's finally getting the opportunity to talk to him. He tells me, "Hey, Patrick, what's up?"
Hugo's dead.
Because it's as an audio thing, you do hear this as well, Otto.
Oh!
Because it is
What?
makes a verbal sound out of it, but
What do you mean Hugo's dead? Was
He's dead.
Issa not able to save him?
I don't know.
Mida knows a lot of magic. Maybe he knows how to save him.
Are you all coming to the town?
You need to
Wait.
go back.
Yeah, we're right outside of it. And Waylon is with us too. Well, he's kind of in between all of us at the moment. Maybe he will know something.
I just kind of very shortly and sort of coldly describe where we are and put it up.
Okay.
Clark had said, "Do you want to wait here, where we are out in the open, Or do you want to go back to one of the houses?
Were we over now?
I'm staying with you.
We can, of course, take Hugo's body.
Wherever he goes, I go.
We should take him inside. He doesn't deserve to be on the ground out here.
Are we not ever still making their way, I assume?
Making their way downtown.
Walking fast, paces fast, and I'm home,
And
baby.
Hugo's dead.
Oh.
Good job.
Yeah, I just
So
want.
we make it onto the scene.
Well, it turns out if we're just gonna stay right there. Valor says we can take them back to Lulu House, or we could go to Scarlet or Elizabeth. They're both close by.
Who was the one that said kill all the Dampier?
Lulu?
I don't want to see Lulu ever again. It's her fault. We even split up. It's her fault I was in those woods. She should be the one dead. Poppy says, just in a fit of emotion.
Valor says, I understand that you are grieving, but if you insinuate threatening my mistress again, Poppy, I will be forced to kill you. And there's been enough bloodshed today.
I'm gonna get really mad here.
Mm-hmm.
Who said that?
Valor.
Valor. If you throw my brains again, I'll burn down this whole town. And kill you and everyone in it. We're on the same team here.
No, we're
We're
not.
grieving.
He's not on our team, Godric. He's made that abundantly clear.
Now, do you want the information, or do you want to try to fight us?
Emotions are running high. We need to go somewhere where we're not out in the open for another attack. As far as meeting your friends, Lulu House is closer to them.
I will
They
not
are-
step foot in that house.
Or they do need to try to get to the town without being seen. But there are
More vampires, Poppy, in this town. Your friends could be next if we do not meet up with them soon. That is not a threat. That is me trying to make sure that there is no more bloodshed.
Bobby. We need to get inside and tell the others what we are. We can't help Hugo if something happens to us.
Godric, I'm not used to feeling so many things. I don't know how I'll act in that house.
It makes you feel more at ease, Poppy. I'll make sure that my mistress stays in her room and away from the body. And you all.
Accept that.
Any other objections or points of interest?
And I will just want to quickly, where did we decide we were going?
Lulu's.
Okay, I'll just quickly ready that information.
Yep. Um.
That way there.
Uh.
I'll say Lulu's.
Yep.
We're going to the Lulu's house, so be careful. Try to sneak into town because there's probably still vampires around.
Andy goes back to his house. I didn't mean to. Where did I make a copy? Weird.
Two Andy theories.
Cool Andy theory. Valar holds out his hand and levitates Hugor and the two vampire bodies. before you walk, Zula grabs Poppy's shoulder.
I jerk away.
You don't turn around at all?
I turn around, but like I don't like the idea of like someone touching me, so I like pull my arm back really
Yeah.
quickly.
And Zula says, I failed, Poppy. I was too scared to move. I was following Maita and Hugor. I had something important to tell them, but
I can't what Zula looks like. Does he have a cape or anything fancy?
he has like a short cape, yeah, that he wears across his back.
I'll let him finish talking.
And he says, and then they killed him in front of me, and I knew I couldn't let them get away with his body, and I jumped in and saved him. At least saved his body, but it's my fault. I'm sorry. I failed you as a Shadow Knight. Don't deserve the honor. He just kind of cries, looking down.
Poppy's face goes just really stone cold for a second. She looks at him like, you will find no forgiveness from me. You don't deserve this. You're a coward. And Poppy just rips the cape off of his shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
You don't deserve to be a Shadow Knight. Don't talk to me again. And Poppy turns herself and walks forward.
You keep holding the cape, or you just throw it to the ground?
I throw it to the ground and I step over it when I walk past.
Yeah.
Alright. Sula stands there, looking down at the cape, crying. As you all go to Lulu House. House Lulu, whichever one we're doing today. Paste. Paste all things. RP. Oops, almost True Valor Theory. Oops.
No.
Ruby and Nata, you arrive as they are basically walking into the house. It is a very short distance from the gate. There's no need for you guys to make a stealth check because of its proximity.
So we see them.
You see them walking in, basically. You see like Godric kind of trailing the group from behind. You see just a glimpse for a second of Hugor's body floating off the ground.
Although he must be alive, he's flying.
Hold up. What?
Did you not see him flying?
As a Loxodon.
But did you not see it plain as day? He's floating off the ground.
What's happening here? Why is he floating?
I don't
Why
know.
isn't he walking?
I don't know. Why don't we go ask? We should catch up with them, probably. I gotta give Poppy her Rocky Talkie back. I'm gonna walk up. Is anybody still outside?
No, I don't think, unless someone stayed outside.
Okay. Well, this is the same house we were at earlier with those people that tried to attack Poppy.
Yep.
I'm just going to walk in.
All right.
Walk in. Not, just normally.
You see the three bodies floating down to the floor.
Oh.
As you all walk in, and Valor says, "Good, your friends are here. I will give you all the room and your time to grieve." And Valor walks upstairs.
Why are we grieving?
Who are these other two folks? Godric, Mana. Who are these people?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom while y'all.
There you are. knights in his status.
That's
No,
great.
no. He said the bodies
Oh,
float to the floor.
Hugo and his
that
sailors.
killed Hugo.
Then why are they in here with him?
Hold on, repeat. Killed Hugo.
Hugo did.
So why was he floating?
Yeah, that is a good question.
You guys are missing the point. He's dead.
No, I get the point. I'm processing things one at a time.
First, the floating.
I was told he's alive because he's floating.
Well, that's what I thought. I thought he was maybe flying. And so I thought maybe he was alive still. That you guys had healed him.
I have no patience for this right now. I'm not responding to this line of dialogue.
Well, although I guess I was wrong. I thought that only alive things could float.
Okay, that's fine. Secondly,
Mm-hmm.
what do we do about this? Because he's not going to stay dead.
What options have you all explored while you were waiting on us?
Don't have any option to romancy to resurrect him at this time.
Wait and see if the
We
King of
can't wait till
Ashana will
this-
spare resources. Wait.
Sorry, go ahead, Issa. Sorry.
So it was just wait and see if the King of Ashana will spare us resources.
What if I? Well, I'm a pure Dampier, right? Couldn't I make him a Dampier as well? Is that how it works?
Well, Poppy, I did recently learn some new things about Dampiers and vampires. I do not believe that you can, but I believe that Waylon could answer your question. Waylon, are you here? Waylon, you were supposed to follow us.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion? 12.
You wait, but Waylon does not show.
Gosh darn it. Poppy, your brother is not making a very good impression. He was supposed to follow us and help us do other things that are unrelated. But since he is on the King's Court, I thought maybe we could ask him to help us resurrect Hugor.
I call it Wayland, brother.
Make a persuasion check, Poppy.
With advantage, because she's her sister?
No.
Oh wait, Poppy's doing something. Sorry.
No, Poppy, you say it and your voice just breaks from the emotion of today. You're not able to. For once, Poppy was speechless.
No.
I have an idea. I go to Otto.
Mm-hmm.
Also, can I see one of those masks that you eluded from the bodies?
I hand him a mask.
Which number?
9.
I put it on.
Okay.
Anything happen?
You have a mask on?
So
What happened?
He has a mask on?
what's your grand plan now that the mask is on?
I'm trying to ascertain if this has any connection to Stella or is like a way of communicating with her for us. So do I not feel any sort of magics at all in it?
No.
I return it to him.
There doesn't seem to be any magical connection.
Goddard, I thought that you did not have patience. Why are you playing dress up? We need to find Waylon. I think he is our only option as that we have left to explore. Otto, have you seen him since he left us?
I will also call out to Waylon. And see what happens when I roll a 1.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage? I
because
helped
it
him
is-
fight.
Because it is the third time someone has asked for it.
I helped this man fight. 2 18s, or actually 2 21s. 2 21s. This man is coming to my beck and call.
So what do you say to get Waylon's attention?
Where the fuck are you?
I don't know what that word means.
Otto's picked up a few words. He doesn't know what they all mean,
It's very
but he's heard that sentence before.
Appearing almost as if he was always there, Waylon says, "Sorry, I was scouting the town to see if there were any vampires about to attack."
I like to imagine that he was just running around the room really fast so we couldn't see him. He was there this time. Oh, Waylon. Thanks so much for coming. As you heard on the Rocky Talkie, our friend Hugo is in a bit of a rough spot. And since you are on the King's Court, I thought you might be able to ask him. And since Poppy is your sister and Hugo is one of her friends, you might be able to ask him to help us resurrect our friend. Is that possible? Instead, we can replace you looking at the bodies with this, if you would like, if that might sweeten the deal.
I will give all the money I own.
He doesn't want money, Poppy.
Make a persuasion check, I suppose.
Who?
I missed everybody. What?
A nat 20. It is a 23, if it matters.
Ooh. Think for a second. I will try to ask the king. You don't have to make any promises. I do not speak for the king. I am just one of his vassals.
Yes, we understand. We understand that. Thank you. Do you know when you might be able to ask him? Since you're rather fast, I don't know what time it is right now. He might be asleep. It is not time, so.
I pull out one of the paper planes that I had saved, and I hand it to Wayland, and I'm like, you can message him now.
Poppy, that's a great idea. This is why they
be-
gave them to you.
That would be much quicker, and I can, again, certainly do that, but this is a request better made in person.
That is true.
But he doesn't have much time. He's already dead. How much longer do we have to wait?
What if we took the conch? Did you guys ever use it? Sorry, back it up. Did you guys run all the way here, or did Q-Dot bring you here?
Let's help us with the magic and getting us in, or could she help provide Hugo?
Well, yes, but what I'm saying is that maybe we could split up once again, and some of us could take Hugo and Waylon to the king, and since we all can't go, then the rest of us would have to stay here. And that way he can make the request in person, and then they can take immediate action upon the decision from the king.
We should all be.
I think it can only take 8.
Well, all of our party could go. Everybody who would need to come.
And then Waylon needs to go.
I don't think you did.
So I guess that is 8. Yeah.
Mhm.
You're right. That is right.
But what
Sorry,
about-
that did not help me with
They
the
Appear as
plans
they
today.
do. Dead vampires. Same as they looked when you first met them.
What were you
No,
saying,
dead.
Poppy?
But what about the
Good.
village? I've already split up.
Well, same as he looks.
So, Poppy, actually, Godric has corrected me on my math. I could use some tutoring from you. I did not count right, and we could all go, including Waylon.
Well, I know, but would we just leave the village? What if? more
Well, you see,
people
the whole thing
die?
was that. Well, you see, the whole thing was that they were going to kill all the Dampiers in the Fey Woods, and there are no Dampiers in the Fey Woods.
No, not them. But now we know that the vampires are real, and they're going to come back.
Well, the one thing that Waylon told me is that vampires, when they bite people, those people turn into vampires. And that does not seem to be the case here. And I also have a sneaky suspicion that those vampires are attacking this town to bring you to them. So maybe if we were to go save Hugor, and then we could either come back or we can go find the vampires. Waylon could probably help us since it is his father as well. You see, are you to weigh these people in this town over Hugor?
That's not it. I just feel like I've already been the cause for so much unwarranted death today. And I feel like it's all my fault, really. I don't have a god for a great-great-great-great-grandma. I have this monster who's killing people because of me.
Well, it's not your fault, though. You can't help that he was born, and you can't help who you were born to. So, I don't think that you can blame yourself. All you can do is your best.
But what if he comes here? Then I could kill him. And that would be my best.
That is true, but do you not want to go with us to help Hugor first?
I don't know what's right anymore, really.
Well, so we have two options. One going with Hugor and Waylon to the king. The other, I suppose staying here. You could flip a coin.
What if you leave me here? Because what if the vampires are after me? I don't want them to follow Hugor again. I mean, it's all my fault anyway.
Well, Poppy, how about this? If you do not want the vampires to follow Hugor, it is a possibility that if you go, they will follow. How about you and I, and whoever else wants to, can stay here and finish up this business in the town, deal with the vampire situation, and the other guys can go heal, revive Hugor with the king.
I think that will be safest. I would hate it if I put Hugor's only chance of survival in danger again.
Well, they haven't attacked us in the kingdom yet. Why would now be any different?
Well, they've
That's
never
a good point.
chased me down before either.
They didn't chase you. They were attacking this town, and someone is playing a larger game here.
But
The only way to win is not to play it.
you heard them. He's after me, and it can't be a coincidence that he's attacking the village next to the Feywoods where I lived for a century.
I'm not saying, I know it's not a coincidence. I'm saying he's not going to attack the castle with the king.
I won't risk it. I think you should leave me, and I will meet up with you. I can't do anything more for Hugor, but I could do something here. I could avenge him, maybe. Or
I
at
think I need
the
some
very
fresh air.
least.
Okay, leave. Go hang out in this alleyway.
Hang on.
Are we splitting the party? Did we not learn last session that's the worst fucking thing we could do?
And Otto's already rolled 3 crits today, 4 crits today, so
Bobby, if you don't want to face your fears and help you go, that's your prerogative. I don't think you should stay here because we're not going to be here to defend you. If you die, we'll have no way of helping you. It's not
You
worth
don't-
it. But you can
you
make
don't-
your own decision. I'm not going to try to convince you.
No, you don't
And I'm gonna-
understand, Godric. I'm not scared. I'm here to fight back. I feel like I ran away the first time, and I don't think they'll kill me, Godric. We've been over this 1,000 times. They can't kill me.
I'm not listening to you. I'm shy, I walk away.
I'm following Might outside.
Okay. I'm in this alleyway,
make an Arcana check. Mida.
sitting on a barrel. I'm ignoring you in your presence, focusing on something else.
Yeah, I have nothing in my inventory that'll let me do this.
22. Roll 3 times on the wall match table.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
55, 71, 21.
55, 27, and 21.
71. Yes.
55, 71, and 20.
Yeah, I can say it one more time.
You are nice.
Oh, nice.
I did.
Word.
You gain resistance to all damage for 1 minute. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against the next spell you cast in the next minute that involves a saving throw.
59 seconds. 58
But
seconds.
basically, from that, you are not able to harness what you're trying to.
But
But tapping into it with this much focus, about a minute of focus to do that.
But I was able to make it go off when I wanted it to go off, which is progress. I imagine you had something to say when I was magically pooping egg out.
No, I'm like everything's fucking cool. Like,
Okay?
I have no reaction. I'm just smoking. I just take a bigger pull on that.
I feel like Goddard will be muttering to himself about how he needs to get away from us. Completely.
No, I've got murder on my mind for sure.
Wayland says, Poppy does have a point. Now that Darkarn has learned of her existence, he will not stop until she is back in his possession.
How did you get away?
Victim of death.
Well, there it is, Poppy. There's our easy solution.
Are you sure he'll be fooled twice by that?
Well, I don't know. He doesn't know that he's been fooled the one time.
Unfortunately, since I have been in this town, they have learned of my presence
I don't
Oh,
understand.
why did you do that,
why he
Waylon?
wants me. Oh,
to
sorry.
protect Poppy. This is the only reason I am here.
I don't understand why he wants me all of a sudden. It's been over a century.
He did not know of you.
How did he know of you?
I was not snuck away in the middle. I was not snuck away in the middle of the night.
Say that to me then.
What did he want with you?
He wanted an heir, a family.
I told you, Poppy. Uh-oh.
Oh. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
I told you, Papa, he wants somebody to be the queen of the vampires.
But couldn't he just have another heir? It's been so long. I don't see why I matter so much.
Waylon, can he not just have another heir?
It's not that simple. He's a mixture of dark magic and luck that brings a true blood Dampier into existence that's like he wants.
I see.
That is probably part of the reason he wants Poppy so bad, and myself. See if he can recreate more of us.
And other than them potentially attacking this town, what would be so bad about the vampires? Poppy going to see her father and such, other than that he's gone to such great devious lengths to get to her.
He is an evil being.
And what if you were to take over his throne and not be evil?
I am not stronger than him.
Well, but you see, he wants an heir though, and so he wants somebody to take over his throne at some point.
Only so that he may ascend to a larger one. I would still be under him in his perfect world.
I see. I see.
If he got one of us, would he still try to get the other?
More than likely.
So we're not safe no matter what we do.
Very likely, Poppy.
Well,
Well, you could be safe if you killed him.
I'm not stronger than him, unfortunately. And fortunately, we are not allowed to go to Estrax by order of the king. He does not want to incite an accidental war with Ordermon.
Are you saying that we, as the people of Ashana, or you as a guard, a royal person?
Me as a royal person, as you say, but also you all as adventurers.
I see. I see. Oof. So, well, I guess if you cannot be convinced to go to see the king to help save Hugor, there is not much else we can do. But I would like to, or at least have somebody stay. It doesn't have to be me, but somebody stay to protect you. I know that your father probably does not mean you harm, but these other people that live here in this town, looking around, they might mean you harm.
Will you stay?
Darkarn will leave a trail of bodies until he finds Poppy and myself now and brings us into his possession. For going to the king, it might be better for us to wait till morning. He will be in a better mood. We will all be a bit clearer of head.
And what does that mean for our friend if we have to wait until the morning?
We should still be able to bring him to life if he does say yes, but I cannot guarantee that he will. I do not speak for the king, as I say. For most requests, though, the king does not usually approve of bringing people that die in the line of duty. He only brought the civilians back to life because they did not die on the job, per se. And even then, that was extremely rare.
I see. Well, didn't he like Aldo a lot? Don't you remember? Did you have a good time with the king?
About.
Okay, yeah. So maybe you could be one of the ones to ask, since you have such a rapport with him. I might be misremembering. I don't know. I know that somebody hit it off well with him, and I thought it was you, Aldo, but maybe it was not. Maybe it was Hugo.
The king does like your group, but
I see.
the king will not even bring his own brother back to life when he was assassinated. He will look at the situation logically and from his seat. Like I said, as a king, I cannot speak for him or know how he might decide.
I see. Well, if we are going to wait in the morning, is that okay with everyone? Oh, you guys are outside.
I can do that.
I'm
If
within
we wait-
earshot.
And well, yeah, I when I said you guys are outside, I was gesturing to the two of them because Jake's across from me and Dylan's over here to my right and left. Is that okay with you, Issa, Otto, Poppy?
On by me.
Okay, Issa.
Yes, my present goal is just to keep as many members of the party healthy as possible. We don't need
Fantastic.
another loss.
Well, then, Waylon, before we bid you good night, I do have one final question for you.
Yes.
And this may be asking a lot, but are you like Poppy and you don't sleep?
That is correct.
Well, if you wanted to and you were feeling generous, would you mind checking those bodies while we slept and seeing if you could prove the Dampier's innocence?
Yes, I will go and check on the bodies, see what I can learn from them.
Awesome. I don't recall where they are, but you might have to ask one of the guards at the House of Lulu.
They are in House of Anastasia, do not worry. I've been keeping an eye on the situation.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Waylon. You have been such a help.
Thank you, Rui.
And I'm hoping that we can return the favor with the situation with your father.
Of course.
Well, I will bid you good night. I don't know where I'm sleeping, but I'm just going to wander around.
There are some guest rooms you can find.
Okay, I'm going to wander around till I find one.
All right. Cutting to outside group, which is, I guess, Maida and Godric mostly, and Issa eavesdropping, sort of. They're all just kind of sitting there.
Yes, I am.
I guess I go to examine the egg that has just been expelled from my body.
Make a nature check.
Expulsion.
It's good. 13.
Can he have advantage because it's his egg?
No.
I was gonna like Tides of Chaos, but like I was like, I don't want another thing to go off. I just want to see thing isn't that important to me.
Like, you just looking to the goose, you just looking at the window.
Just by your examining of the egg, it looks as though this egg will take a long time yet to hatch.
So it seems fertilized.
Yes.
But- okay. I don't have the sarcophagus in my stomach at the moment, do I?
No.
Okay. I place it carefully in the beanbag, in the holding part of it.
Yeah.
Not where the bean sits.
Yeah.
Like the black hole part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Physics don't really apply to the bag, right? I can squish the bag and like the egg won't crack.
Yeah.
Good. This will become a surprise tool that'll be useful later. I imagine.
But if it hatches, it's not gonna have any oxygen to die.
I'll check on it regularly, hopefully.
I'm gonna while I'm ripping see,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna be thinking about. I got it all. Sorry. And I'm gonna just think to myself and really subconsciously try to reach out somehow, but just
Christ. If only you were here, you would know what I have to do. You would help me.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Godric. I don't know.
Make a evolution check.
oh,
Can you hear me? It's me, Godric.
21.
What?
21.
For a while, you sit there and nothing, no response. And then a voice says, "Still lost, aren't you?" You do not recognize the voice.
I'll look around.
You do not see anybody besides Maida examining his egg.
Did it sound masculine or can
Feminine.
You Shashipu, what have you done to me?
just go back and smoke my cigarette?
Yep. Do you two eventually go to bed, or Issa, go ahead?
Yeah. Does he speak out loud? Is he audibly speaking to a person, or like mumbling under the cigarette? You kind of pantomimed like you're doing that. Like, huh?
Yeah. So like, I wasn't necessarily like talking in my normal voice, but I'm not necessarily trying to hide what I'm saying necessarily.
Okay.
And I did look around when I heard the voice.
Well, I just like to slink up onto the scene. Did I catch any glimpses of Maida's egg, by the way?
Oh yeah, for sure.
We were around the corner.
Yeah.
You probably are stashing it as she walks by, but definitely saw the egg.
Okay, cool.
So who all's in the room right now?
Just you and Poppy at the moment.
Rui and Waylon are gone.
Yes.
I'd like to speak to Maida and Godric.
Okay.
And just say, the party is going through a interesting situation. We seem rather divided at the moment.
I'll say, just kind of do a nice pull of the last little length of it, and I just flick it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just kind of drop arms, looking towards acknowledging Issa while he's talking to me.
It's a pity the rest of the party doesn't see things as you two would. You are more magically adept than the others.
That's true. So I'm not really sure what can be done for him at this point, to be told.
Well, you seem to have interesting ideas going on in your mind. And as one storm arrow to another, I have some interesting ones as well. I would just like to know if there's anything that would help the party more, in your opinion, than what some of the party is letting on.
Can you rephrase? I don't understand the question. Or
You
can
have
you
a
just
better
out of
idea.
character explain the question?
Do you have a better idea than the ones that have been given so far? The voice that you feel has been neglected today?
Well, we need, if we're going to bring Hugo back, we need strong magics, and the only being that we've come into contact with recently that has access to that is Satella. So I was hoping maybe we could strike a bargain to access some of that magic to revive him.
I believe that I'm, eavesdropping, but I kind of perk up in the conversation now, as I was very disengaged prior. That wouldn't be too unfavorable. I've gotten some offers to kind of bargain with those within the Satella. I can't even finish it. Those within the Satella faction, and those of the town would provide me what could be convinced others a bit of a reward if they're brought into contact with favorable conditions with the Satella clans folk. I was gonna say Satella umbrella, by the way. I just couldn't do it.
The what now?
The Satella umbrella.
I was gonna say all those under the Satella. No, I can't say it. All those under Satella.
Tella.
But nothing actionable at the moment. I was hoping that the mask would give me some sort of lead, and nothing came of it. And let's be honest, the king won't help us.
I know that more than you could possibly understand.
Insight?
Sure.
Nice. Come on! 16. Oh wait, am I still emboldened?
No.
16?
There's definitely a hint of knowledge there. Can't really determine Isa's meaning by it, but there's a weight to that statement, not just a. There's more of a experience behind it rather than any sort of just general fuck the king nonsense to it.
I give it a skeptical look, but I decided to pursue that line of questions. Alright, well. Do you have any ideas? How can you use it?
I'm afraid I haven't much knowledge, understanding, or as Maita has leverage into the Satella meeting idea.
Well, there is one other person, or should I say being, that I'd be able to strike a deal with, but that sounds like more trouble than it's worth. The only person that physics wanted over Maita was myself. So if I get desperate, there's always that route.
No, I don't think we need to involve demons into the midst. Not when we still have a more divine option, we'll call it. Hmm.
Well, it is getting late. Unfortunately, I can't stay out here in Scotland forever. I need my rest. So, go inside and get some rest.
Yes, yes, I'm running out of bombs myself. Maybe we'll find a solution in the night or by dawn.
The three of you are going to bed.
Let's do what?
Are y'all going to bed?
Oh, is it like is it time for bed? What time is it? I guess.
It is about 11:30.
I guess it'll be that time. I'll go back inside and check to see how the other half of the party is doing.
Ruby is already in bed. And it's just Poppy and Otto.
Or are you two gonna continue watching all evening? I know you guys don't really do the whole sleeping thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be here all evening.
Okay. Well, I think the rest of the party's about to turn in to go to sleep. I'm just reassuring note that you two are standing watch over the body, make sure nothing nefarious has happened, especially with all this vampire this and vampire that. Wouldn't want Hugo's body to be desecrated by any outside force.
I will kill anybody that tries to touch any more of my friends. And potentially eat them.
With that, I will bid you adieu. Good evening.
Yeah. Isa, are you going up to bed? Sorry. Isa, are you going off to bed?
At present, I think it best, yes. I'll go to bed.
Otto, Poppy, you are still awake, alone in the room.
I look at Otto and I'm like, that was an odd answer you gave to Maida. You usually only respond in one word when necessary. What are you not telling me, Otto?
Tella told me she can bring Hugor back if I go visit her alone. Tonight.
She won't give you back.
She won't.
But I would rescue you.
Fine. And I'm counting on it.
What do you want to do?
Well,
I
seeing
won't-
as how our only options are nobody does anything because we can't, or I leave the party to bring him back. I feel like it's a not hard answer.
Will you promise to stay alive until I get you back? You can't fall asleep again, you know.
I'm immune to those now.
That's good. I feel like there's no good answer. Either way, I lose my family. I mean, Waylon and that vampire lord, whatever, they're not my family. You guys are. I know Godric is mad, but maybe he's right. Maybe I am scared.
Nothing wrong with being scared.
I'm not used to it.
Well, you have the rest of us to talk to that about.
No, I just have you, Otto. I want Hugor back, but I don't know if I would trade you for him. I will let you go if you promise. You promise you'll be okay.
I'll be okay.
I pull out my walkie-talkie and I hand it to him. And I also pull out the letter that we didn't sync to the king. I don't know if either of these will work, but take them and I'll find a way to find you. You know I'm the best tracker around.
I know. That's why I'm okay with this.
You should go before they wake up.
I give you a hug.
I hug Otto and Poppy just starts bawling, just crying, but trying to do it quietly. Then she just, curls in a fetal ball and sits on the floor and waiting for Otto to walk out of the room.
And I leave an Echo to sit with her.
Yes.
All right.
Poppy, as you sit there, Echo Otto sits there next to you, patting you on the shoulder and giving you a hug, a hold, keeping you warm for at least 15 minutes before Echo Otto eventually disappears as well. Otto, how do you do this? Do you walk out of the forest the same way you all walked in earlier?
Yeah.
You walk to the forest edge,
Mm-hmm.
for sake of not changing map right now.
Okay.
On the edge of the forest, you see 9 figures, 4 of which you've seen dead today. They all seem to be waiting.
Some hearing right. I pull out the masks. Were these fakes?
Ridley says, Telesynthesis is proof that she can bring the dead back to life, no matter what happens to them. And that she takes care of those she cares about. Come, Latorian. It's time that we see Satella.
I'm going to toss the masks behind me.
Yep.
Just walk right in.
The whole group fades away into the light as you enter the forest.
Sad, dramatic pause.
Mm-hmm.
The music cue is very scary, and it could go multiple ways right now. It's like
Minecraft music starts to play.
Eric Satie is playing in the background.
Oh. Oh.
After traveling through a wild world, Otto, that you do not really... hard to even wrap your head around. Walking with this group mostly in quiet, you walk into a beautiful throne room. And Satella sits on her throne. There is something familiar about her. But as soon as you see her, you're filled with a word you can only describe as love.
Shit.
but you are not able to place why there's a missing piece there. Why you do not remember why you love this person so much, but you know that you would do anything for this person.
Why?
Satella stands from her throne and says, "My children, you may leave us now." They all fade into light.
Hello? Hold up.
Satella walks down the throne, shrieking as she does, until she is 5 feet from you. She says, "My Ortorian, my love, we are finally back together again."
Go ahead and bring it back.
"As you wish, my love." And her hand starts to glow with a faint bluish green light before it goes into the sky. Even though you have no confirmation, in front of Poppy, Igor's body starts to glow. A few hours after Otto has disappeared.
Poppy is silent.
Your friend is back to life now, or at least in the process of coming back to life. I've done this for you, my love.
Okay. Why are you stuck here?
I am too powerful to enter the mortal realm. If I were to descend back onto that plane, my magic would destroy everything around me. So I keep myself here, my solitude, to keep people safe.
Say I want to go back. Just for a hello, a quick hello. A quick confirmation that Hugor is alive. How does that happen?
You don't trust me at all?
Oh. You haven't shown me that he's back.
Only you remembered me, you would trust me.
I don't remember much. And all I know is your goons have been coming after me. And you talk as though we've known each other for years.
We have. Do you want to remember?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do this.
Her hand glows the same way. But this time it delicately floats to you, hitting your mind.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in cutscene mode. Dorian, you remember your life as a young elf. That's how we start with the first scene. You are play fighting with a wooden sword in the lawn, being watched by two elvenly parents. They look tired, battle worn even, but they still have a smile looking at their precious child. So innocent. Fast forward many years. You watch as your house is on fire. Dragon roars in the distance. And on that day is when you said that you would kill all the dragons for taking your family from you. Fast forward many more years in the future. Or past, whatever. You are now a general in the elven army, elven resistance to the dragons. Having crafted your sword skill, Orion, they say you're one of the fastest warriors that the elves have ever seen. Almost being able to appear in two places at once with your speed and power. As you fight dragons and mostly losing battles, you wonder if this war is even winnable. Fast forward a few more years. You're at a meeting of the different nations that have all, or different races, I should say, that have all come together. You are representing the elves, but also here are orcs, humans, fairies, giants, tieflings, dwarves, and even witches. And it's here that you first lay eyes on Satella.
Nice.
And she commands, in the way she commands the room, brings attention around her, is infatuating to you. Fast forward again. You and Satella look at the night sky. Peaceful. Sitting on a hill together. She says to you, it would be lovely if every night was like this, Auditorian. No dragons and their fire interrupting the night. Just peace. No more death, no more destruction. We could finally be together. Fast forward again. Final battle. Fighting the leader of the dragons. A giant dragon, red dragon. All of your friends have died in this battle. Only thing left is you and Satella. Her magic's protecting you both. But the fire is too much and her magic fades and she passes out. So Artorian, you leap forward and drive your sword through the dragon's neck. The same sword that you carry today.
Oh.
And you hold your place, but the actual heat of his flesh is so much, but you know that you cannot pull away, and you slowly are burned alive. Fast forward again. You're on a medical bed. Everything feels different. You look at your hand and it is completely covered in metal. You see the gnome, Shinobu, who's trying to explain to you, I used ancient magic to bind your soul back. Wouldn't have been possible if Satella hadn't kept your soul here on this plane, but this is the best I could do. The best body I could make you. You're a hero, Atorian. Hero for all of us. We would not have got our freedom without you. Fast forward again. You help around a village in the forest. On the outskirts of the forest, rather. Norwich. Helping to build a settlement. But something is missing from your life. This is boring. This is not the life you had imagined after years of war. You miss the thrill of battle. You wonder if you'll ever be enough for your wife now to tell. Fast forward again. A woman approached the generals of all the races that rebelled against the dragons, You were replaced no longer feeling right to lead the elves by one of your longtime friends, Theldir. The woman says that she, dressed in a light gray garb, she says, you know, that she is a advocate of the gods, saying that they will reward these races so that this continent of Ninsho can prosper. So that they will let them all ascend and gain the powers of gods. So that they may hasten their rebuild, basically. You know, this woman was a representative of the Raven Queen. You go into the Feywoods, escorting Satella as always. But something has gone wrong with the ritual. The 8 people, you look around, you see people that you recognize, but standing out to you as people you recognize now, as your time as Otto, you see Emos, representative of the humans, losing control as air typhoons around him in a hurricane. You see Cudite, but with her fairy wings, as she just cries tears that turn into oceans around her. But your attention is focused solely on Satella here. Her magic is slowly destroying all the people around her as they basically Scarlet Witch style get turned into ashes and dust. You know that you have to get to her. You have to protect her. So you get closer, fighting through the magic. The force is trying to repel you. And you bring her down into a hug, trying to keep the magic in, hold her in. And Tori, you say to her, "I will always protect you, princess. I am your protector." And Stella briefly regains her composure, looking at you with the love that she's always had for you, before you feel yourself drop as planes shatter around you. You fall through many demi-planes, time even, before you sit in the forest. Feels like you've always been sitting in this forest, waiting. You wait for many years there, not having the strength to move, the will to move. Your memories had slowly faded. The only thing you remember is that you have a princess to protect. And then a face pops up right above you. Walking down the tree is Poppy. A face that you, putting it all together now, you see that she resembles Satellis a lot. Her eyes, her face, the hair is different, but you never mistake these two people as the same people. But if they were in the same room, you'd say that these were relatives of some kind, siblings, maybe cousins. And you know that you will protect her always when you first see Poppy. But you have your memories back. As Satella's magic slowly fades.
Is the part that I traded still gone? Is the part that I traded still gone for the secret?
No. You have it all now.
All of it? Oh shit. How much psychic damage do I take from that?
No, just 100 emotional damage.
I'm dead.
Florian, are you back? Bless you.
Bless you.
Thanks. Sorry.
Did you not have done that while I was down there?
When I sent you away, I sent you through time and space itself, unable to reach you, even with my own magic. In the 1,000 years that we've been apart, the magic slowly corrupted me and my mind, and I had to learn how to control it. It's taken until basically now for me to have full control of the primordial god of magic's power, the old god. Tricks. We were told that we were going to ascend like all those other mortal gods, but they had wanted to place the magic of the dead primordials in us. I was gifted with the god of magic. See, because their magic was scattered, but they knew that if they didn't put it somewhere, that there was a chance that the old primordials may be reborn. So they put it in each of us. Cursing us, I guess, is a better word for it.
So I saw Emos, I saw Kyudai. So explain to me, you're here. You can't go down there.
Yes.
Why are Emos and Kyudai still in?
Udites is bound her magic to dungeons and conches, inanimate objects, so that her full power does not leak into the world. Emos ever shifting. He only exists in the world for mere moments, so not to destroy it. Gift of his, but something I would not be able to do because he is not as strong as I am.
Why don't you bind your magic to something?
The vessels will be destroyed.
Multiple vessels.
I've tried to siphon my power over time. That's what the numbered numbers you see are. My children. Beings I've created to channel my magic through. But it is never enough.
You've exhausted every option you could. And
Wow.
just decided to stay.
Every option I could that involves me coming to you, of course. I still have options out there for bringing the world to us.
What?
You see, I'm the one that creates all the dungeons across the continent. Little vacuums of my magic. See, my plan is to let those foster more of my monsters and creations. And so slowly this world, the mortal plane, becomes a new Danny plane for us. Under my control. Our control.
Could you not stop it with the monsters, though?
You don't like my children?
No, they hurt people. Why would I like that? I'd kill those things.
We've always killed before.
So why create the things we kill?
Maybe we always misunderstood them. It was these human gods, these mortal gods, I should say, that did this to us, that separated us for thousands of years. Why should we be on their side?
Who's to say we understand what they're doing? You've been here. I haven't. So I can't say. Do you understand what they're doing? You're the one doing this now. Are you not becoming one of them?
I am not a monster.
But you create. You create the things that my friends and I have to kill and that hurt us. You know, I died to some of them once?
Well, it's supposed to happen.
It did.
And the room breaks as the demiplane slowly forms cracks around the room. You can tell that she is slowly breaking. Well, we cut back to the other group. This is morning. Otto is gone.
The banger is.
But Hugor's eyes open.
Poppy smiles down at Hugor, but she doesn't say anything.
That is where we'll end tonight's session of Ashana Rising. Thank you all for joining us. This has been a good session. Thanks to each people that make this happen. Maps today were Che and Peku and Borrowbound. Music will be linked in the YouTube once I upload it. Roll20 tokens for all the NPCs to thank today. D&D Beyond Roll20, y'all are great. Thanks for letting us use y'all to make this happen.
Stay tuned for a new channel overlay coming soon. We are soon be working on that.
And tune in tomorrow as we have our next episode of Avatar Legends.
Woo!
That's all. It is time to say goodbye. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
No problem.
Peace.
The phone